Let's see if we can do a smooth rolling touch and go. There we go, look at that. Oh, there we go, rolling the wheels, rolling the wheels, rolling the wheels. And up. Oh no, we're going down. Personally, I love the fact that there have been a ton of new scale helicopter releases this year. There have been a handful of companies kind of getting in on it too, and the last two that are definitely the kind of carbon copy core with a different plastic shell that were featured on our channel both had major battery / flight time issues. I don't know if it was because of the charger, the battery, or what, and really no one in the comments was able to figure that out. But those were by a different brand. Those were Eachine, which is actually kind of surprising to me. This seems to be like the flagship company that's doing this, which does increase the cost some. If you're curious, the price fluctuates, so we'll have it linked in the description box below. This is a very awesome helicopter, at least scale looks. And guys, remember the last 2 or 3 of these that came to our channel, every time I pull one out of the box, and this is the first time pulling this out of the box, the landing gear, one of the wheels is snapped off. So let's see if that's the case with this one. I think they actually have more robust landing gear. It does look like that, so that's super cool. I love that they're not broken. So we're off to a good start. What a cool looking aggressive scale helicopter, but we are missing our missile pods and things. So give me just a minute while I slide those onto place with their clicking rail system. Before I do that, I want to point out the charger that was included with this one, and that's the scale flight battery, which is very cool. This one seems to have an upgraded charger. It actually beeped when it was done. It seems like a really nice charger, and maybe they listened to our videos and already solved the problem for all these future helicopters. So I'm hopeful that we get a nice longer than 1.5 minutes flight time. Cool. Nice. Oh, that looks good. Got a throttle hold switch. I am excited to have an Apache helicopter. This one is probably the most scale detailed yet. I'm just hopeful that it flies good. So let's throttle up and get to it. Nice. This all started with that Coast Guard helicopter. I know a lot of you guys are aware of it. It's expensive, but as I think they did that because they knew they were setting the tone with these high detail scale helicopters to really own the market. No one else is doing helicopters like this. You've got brands like Eachine that are trying to, I won't say copy, but use the same premise and do their own versions of these helicopters, but in my opinion this brand is doing it the best. Again, the most expensive. So because this is not the Eachine brand, you know, we're getting the performance out of it that we got out of that Coast Guard helicopter. The Eachine helicopter saves something like 150 bucks from this brand, but it had battery issues. Look at that profile. Isn't that just the coolest? Launching missiles out of it. For not subscribing, that's what you got right there, imaginary missiles. It's okay, let's just kind of cruise it around some, which is the whole point of the scale helicopter world. This is very easy to fly. If you've ever flown a drone, it has that kind of concept, although we're not flying with altitude hold or anything like that. You know, throttle management does come into play here. So here's full throttle ahead. Well, full pitch, I should say, with almost full throttle.
Nope,
going in for a missile strafing run. Here we go. And then we go up and avoid enemy fire, and we dive in and hit them with some more missiles. And that is the Apache, right? Your missile strafing runs. Very cool troop support helicopter. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure when I say this, there might be another paint scheme. I know I like this one with the tiger shark on the front, all black. It looks awesome. The profile is absolutely there, and we're getting performance out of it as the wind picks up too. This will let us know if it can fly in wind, so that's good. And we've got a couple switches that we can hit. We have high and low rates. I'll just hit that high-low rate switch, and we are definitely in high rates now. Check this out. Look at the pitch on that. Very aggressive in comparison to how we were in low. So look, we'll just do a comparison here for you. Here's low, we're gonna go full forward, okay? Now here's high full forward. See, almost double. So if you're fighting wind or you just wanna do very fast flybys, you can go full forward and full throttle and really make it scream. And we'll go back to low rate because it just felt comfortable. I like low rates. It looks good, nice and smooth in low rates. Let's do a little touch and go action here, Abby. Oh no, oh okay. I just had too much throttle down. It's a little sensitive in the mid-range of throttle. So let's see if we can get it rolling. Kind of a bounce. There we go, there's a little roll, see that? And now we'll take off. Cool. Actually works. We have a couple more switches, 3D and 6G, but I don't know if I'm going to even make any effort to flip this upside down because I love how beautiful it is. Let's see if we can do a smooth rolling touch and go. There we go, look at that. Oh, there we go, rolling the wheels, rolling the wheels, rolling the wheels. And up. Cool, I like that. That's like what they do at air shows. Doesn't it just look awesome, Abby? Mm-hmm. I like this helicopter. I think if I would have led with the Apache over the Coast Guard helicopter, maybe people wouldn't have been so upset because personally, I'm just smiling ear to ear the whole time I'm flying this thing.
I don't like when you get close.
Sorry, yeah, that's why I kind of hit a wall, so to speak, and just kind of moved the helicopter back over. And I'm just enjoying the flight time because that battery performance on the Eachine versions, there's just something going on there. I truly feel like it's the charger not letting it charge full enough. Also, I really like the lights on this one, Abby. You can get a glimpse of them when it goes by. Light green, there's the red. And we have a red tail light too. Out of control. Got hit by an enemy missile. You ready? Here we go. Out of control. Oh no! It even sounds like it's out of control. That's just full yaw. Let's do it again. Oh, if you had smoke pouring out of that, doesn't it look like it's a helicopter in a movie? Oh no, we're going down! Oh, this is fun. This is an aggressive little flyer. It looks cool. It's nice in scale. Yeah, I just feel like I'm in total control over it, which is really a good thing. You get a little reverse hover here, because I just love the stance of that helicopter. When you look at it like this, that's what you see in movies. And then they add those missile effects. So cool. Get a nice smooth landing, hopefully. And it'll tell us how much juice is left on it. Throttle hold. So there's our status light on the back top of the helicopter, and I'm casting a shadow so you guys can see that. But we have our little red light on this side, green on this, and a tail light. It's really nice. We have two flight mode switches over here on this side that I did not mess around with because those are 3D mode, and then we also, in flight, I have my throttle hold on here, but when I throw this switch, we get a more aggressive pitch, and that might actually be, yeah, there's our, see, collective pitch on the blades. Because I have throttle hold on, I can show you guys. So you don't have to fly the way I was flying. You can also control the pitch, not just throttle. So this helicopter can be flown in multiple ways by more advanced pilots too, which I just think is awesome. And I told you you could see how much juice is left. You flip the helicopter upside down, and we only used 2 out of 4 lights on the battery. Also, we have more batteries, so we can get some really nice long flight times on this helicopter. Personally, I'm a huge fan. This has got to be the Apache. Has to be one of their best looking and I think highest performance helicopters to date. It's also their newest. I hope they continue to keep this pattern up with this style of helicopter. I'm waiting on this size and scale Huey. Please let that be around the corner. That would be my favorite. Now, we've had a bigger version and had some issues and crashes with the larger version by a different, I think that was a different company. But this company is knocking it out of the park on their Coast Guard helicopter. They've had a couple others too, but by far, the Apache, the F-11, is my personal favorite. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you have a favorite? Do you prefer the Coast Guard helicopter over this one? I mean, they even have it down to the rivets all throughout the whole thing. I don't know if you guys can get that on camera, but even back here on the rear end of the helicopter, all the rivets and, you know, even just scale little details like armaments and I don't even know what these are here, these little rods on the side of the jet engines. You know, I just, it's amazing. It's awesome to me. It's a shelf queen and then some, and it actually flies. But again, it'll be linked in the description box below. If you use that link, it does help to support our channel and our family at no extra cost to you. And I'd also like to encourage you guys to check out AMA. It's the Academy of Model Aeronautics. We'll have that linked in the description box below too. I'm Maiden, which means first time flying. A lot of RC helicopters and airplanes and even some drones. And you just never know what you're going to get when you're flying something for the first time. We like to think that if we've got a good brand, then the RC will perform well. And a lot of times that gives us a false sense of security or comfort. And you get out and fly something that you think it should act like the last 1,000 things you've flown. But every now and then something goes awry. And I think a good example of that is those Eachine helicopters that are a lot like this. They should have performed well. Now, fortunately, their only issue is a low battery, but if you're up flying high and you hit that low battery, something could fall out of the sky and fall on someone's car, or God forbid someone actually get hurt by that helicopter. So we like to fly with AMA. It makes us feel so much safer and just better about the hobby. Really increases my confidence, and it's just one less thing to worry about. So for a fraction of the cost of this helicopter, you can be insured through the whole year, and I strongly recommend it. I also want to say a massive thanks to God for blessing us with this beautiful day, this perfect day really, to Maiden this awesome helicopter, but also just to enjoy life in general. I hope you guys are having an awesome day and enjoying the blessings of life too, and I'm glad we got to share this opportunity and this experience, this moment in time with all of you. So thanks for watching. Finally, last, certainly but not least, I want to say a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. If you want to see what I've been referencing all throughout this video, talking about how not all helicopters are made the same, we'll have a hand-picked video, the one where they're almost as expensive, but the performance is a fraction of where this one comes in, and that helicopter video will be popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. See you there.
Bye.